Hello and welcome to my second tutorial. In this tutorial I'll teach you how to whiten teeth. Now there are a lot of tutorials out there that shows you how to whiten them, but I reckon they will make a pretty plastic kind of effect that's very unrealistic. So I'll hopefully be able to teach you how to do it the realistic way. So let's get started. To start off we'll be using a quick mask, so you'll be using this by pressing this button down here. And then we'll use the brush, so press B. And I'll be using a harder brush, probably around 70. And then I'll just zoom in and then when you use a quick mask you actually paint the selection on. So you just start painting here, and you want to paint around the teeth. So I'm just going to do it quickly since we are using the web here. So just a fair selection. You can always do a better selection if you want to, because yeah, makes for a better result. It's always nice to use a pretty soft brush, just because then you can actually afford to make mistakes. Probably need a smaller brush here. You can use the bracket keys that are next to the P in your keyboard to make your brush smaller or bigger. Just select in here. And sometimes you gotta come in here and just make a better selection again, but hopefully not this time. Alright, so I'm just selecting here. Alright, so now that I've recorded or selected the teeth here, you can see they're not actually selected yet. They're just painted red. But that's because that's how the layer mask works. And down here I've been using 50% grey, which is triple 80, just to make a feathered selection. So now to do the selection, you disable the quick mask by pressing it again. So now you can see we have a selection. However, the selection is inverted, so we have a selection of everything except the teeth. So what you want to press is select and inverse. Now we have a selection of the teeth. What you then want to do is, in CS3, press this button here to make a hue saturation. In other versions, you go up to Image, Adjustments, and Hue Saturation. But then to do it, we'll just do it down here because it'll make a better result. Hue Saturation. And now what we want to do is, most people would try to whiten the teeth, but we want to remove the yellow. So we go up here and Edit and Yellows, and remove all saturation. So now you can see that's a bit plastic like. You can see the result of here. So we want a bit of yellow in there just to kind of make it realistic. So that's pretty good. And then if you want to lighten them a bit, you can go like this. So you don't want to that's really plastic like. Just want to lighten them a tiny bit. Maybe add a bit of yellow in again. Yes, like that. Now what I've done is, I actually made an action of this, so I'll show you how to make an action. I'll just here, and my actions are up here. So what you do is you create a folder and you call it whatever you want. I've just called it my actions, and then I made one that's called whiten teeth. And what you do is you press record here, and then you just follow the steps that I've done down here in the hue saturation. But then you want to remember to select your teeth before you run the action. So let's just try to do this. So I'll just delete this layer, or actually I'll just show you the before and after, so you can see here before and after, and this is a pretty realistic effect. So I reckon it's very good. So we'll do this here, and we'll just come in and select it using the history here. So we'll just go to select inverse right there, delete. So now I have the teeth selected. I go into my actions, whiten teeth, and press run. And as you can see, we get, now this is a bit more plastic than I like it, but then because we did the hue saturation adjustment from down here, I can always double click it right there, nope, right here, and I can change it. So I can darken them, lighten them, or perhaps even put some more yellow in it. So we'll just Like I can even make them more yellow than they were before, or for an ad or something. So that's how you do it. It's pretty simple. In case you're watching this on my blog on YouTube, please visit my blog, which is Photoshop and dash Phreak, which is spelled PHREAK .blogspot.com. And see you later.